think this should be good to go. Probably take the lid off my coffee. It's too hot. Yeah, lid of my coffee is far too hot. Just grabbed it. Tim is. Sadly, the Tim Hortons messed up Mrs. Crow's order, which is annoying. How can you get a tea, 1 milk, 1 sugar? How can you screw that up and make it 2 cream, 2 sugar? Which is just, no, it's beyond disgusting. Beyond disgusting. Blows my mind. Don't get it. Good day. Ray, what's up? Red Mage, hi. I saw you last night. Hi. We don't need to see this right now. We're good. I've already seen the trailer. Like 300 times. What's up, guys? I think we continue the story. Continue on the MSQ. Promise you guys I would. Need to keep up with that promise. And make sure you guys get your dose of 14. Doing alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Alright. Got a lot on my mind. Working on I have a lot of projects underway. A lot of things I'm doing at once. So got a lot on my mind. I love that music. And going live, talking to you guys, always helps. Right? It's always nice to chat with y'all. Feels good. It's Sammy, what's up? Randall, what's up? Sean, what's up? What's up, Kaze? Kaze. Kazawa. What's up, Aaron? Bonjour, bonjour. Last we played the game, we were frogs, if memory serves me correctly. For some strange reason, we were frogs. What's up, what's up, what's up? Momentous duty, the forum agent mentioned. Right, we're going into Labyrinthos, trying to figure out what's going on. Why is the forum? Why are they moving so many goods deeper and deeper into the little storage bunker? And we have a bunker theory, which was good. $5 months, thanks, Geek. That's very kind of you. What's up, Preston? Good day. Good day, good day. Good day there, A. Okay, where am I at? Where are we going? This way? What am I gonna play for AOC? Age of Conan? Ashes of Creation. I have no clue. Dude, we don't even know the classes are, man. Like, they say things like, oh, there's a warrior, there's a this, and there's a that, but we haven't even seen them yet. So literally, just hold off on any Ashes of Creation questions. I used to be so hyped for the game, but the more I realized how long it was going to take to develop, and that's fine. Do a good job, right? So I've put Ashes of Creation like on the mental back burner. It's just back there. Like right now, I'm playing, I'm dabbling in this, trying to finish the story for you guys. I'm playing New World in my own time, over on my Twitch channel, which I just started doing last night. And I'm going to try out Lost Ark. I'm going to try that out when it comes out. Looks fun. I love Diablo 3 growing up, right? And Diablo 2 and Diablo 1. So we'll try out Lost Ark. What's up, Blue? Yeah, Ashes of Creation? Don't even think about it, man. Don't even think about it, dearie. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Morning, Moonsy. Good morning, good morning, good day. Good day, good day. Good day there, A. Looking for Kryl. I wonder how deep we are. Like, past on the other side of that dome, how far up before we hit actual sky? I wonder. You cash in your 401k for AOC swag? Eh, that's fine. You'll see AOC swag eventually, right? They've announced they're migrating to Unreal Engine 5 and the footage that they've shown us is fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic. I'm very impressed with visually the direction the game's going. In their last developer live stream, the Actual Creation developer showed off some models that we haven't seen for races, like the Renkai and stuff. Renkai are your big burly orcs. They look great. And then there's the Vek, which are more of an oracle kind of mystical orc race. Very thin and still orc-like in the face, very thin features. They look really good. Saw some dwarf models, both dwarf races. We saw those models. I just guessed. Some really cool stuff coming out of their development studios. Are those an endangered species? What are you doing?
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, Kryl. If you die in this expansion, so help me. Man, I'm so I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid that people are gonna die in this expansion and I'm gonna cry.
She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Who's she?
Will you speak with her now?
Oh!
I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
That's she. That's she. Gotcha. And why do I need the flower going ahead? Are you speaking with her now? Can you hear her now? Yo, what? Yo, what?
Thank you.
What? Didn't expect that.
Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment.
It is weird seeing that face with that voice. That is strange.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
So why are you weakening? Why are you weakening? You're spending your energy... Oh, the music. You guys know that tune? Yeah.
Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
Who?
Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will.
I don't know what to believe.
That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction.
The bloom responds to my emotional state. If I
In
remember.
darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
I love this game.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Hydaelyn herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go.
I'm a little uncomfortable with the amount of devotion being emoted here. Right, because we talked about previously how we theorized that perhaps we were tempered by Hydaelyn, and it was that tempering that protected us from being tempered by others, because we knew once you are tempered by a primal, you are unable to be tempered by other primals. So always led everyone to believe, like, are we tempered by Hydaelyn? Are our decisions and our choices our own? Right, because once you're tempered by a greater being like a primal, you become very similar to them and their desires and their hopes and their dreams. So listen to her devotion when she's speaking about Hydaelyn makes me uncomfortable, makes me fear tempering, and what that could possibly mean.
Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress.
Are we? It doesn't feel that way. I'm glad you think so, Crow.
You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Oh, God. Undercut the nice, gentle moment with someone's in distress. Oh. He stole them. Hey, it's Dad.
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
What's up, Dad?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
Mm-hmm.
We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian, a group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
I've been walking around turning into a frog. I have done nothing wrong.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities.
It's true.
Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
They're hiding the truth.
It's not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion.
Mm-hmm. And what's that? Gonna bunker up?
And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What, then, is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
I love you still, though.
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The
Really?
results of said inquiry will determine your future in this
You're
city.
gonna bring all the Forum together just to resolve this little issue?
As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Hey,
Grah! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Raha. What are you doing?
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
The sham of a process it's gonna be.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
My armor looks sick. You picked the book that screams when you open it. It sets off an alarm. Oh, Raha. What's up, Luna? Yeah, look at all these people here for us. Why? They're already here for Raha. Now we're gonna see how tightly wound the forum is around the finger of Dad. God, I'm tall.
Forgive me. I was careless.
Your
We
voice
would have been
echoes.
detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
It's amazing the sound quality of this particular scene.
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Excuse me, everybody can hear you speak. What are you doing? Ooh, what'd you find? I want to
Forum
know.
will come to order.
Okay,
This
we cut them.
inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings.
Having this particular musical theme playing over these events just gives it a particular undertone where you can't trust the forum. Again, the music does what it's meant to do. It does a very good job.
Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
What's left of
These
them?
militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances,
True.
and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large.
Also true. You're not wrong so far.
Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret.
It's true.
What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
What are you hiding? What are you hiding? And where are you hiding it?
You have tarnished the good name of the students.
No.
Garlean would be ashamed.
He would not be ashamed. He'd be happy to see us. 1 second. Really? Only 2? That's annoying. Uh-oh. Cross mad. Kryle.
Galuf Baldessian was
Nice
never
hair.
one to forsake his fellow man.
Have I never seen Kryle? Why have I never seen Kryle like this before? Is Kryle wearing a hat usually? Like, for some reason my brain can't like remember what's going on. Why does she look like that?
Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul
A
of
hood!
the
The
star
hood!
fight back against the coming doom.
Dude, she looks sick like this, man. It was good. Oh.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Hence them bunkering.
Whence came this revelation?
from the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own.
What have you found, Raha?
The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions.
Good, that's good to know.
At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
It's almost like he's lived for 100 years and as such has gained some wisdom in that time.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted.
What point in time?
No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives.
So when did this start?
Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
Why is that not relevant? Tell me, Raha.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea.
Interesting. So what did they find in that space between worlds?
You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh so important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Oh, why are you choking? Who's doing that? What's going on? Is it a curse? Magic spell?
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore.
What did you see and why can't he speak of it?
Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival.
So they're building a bunker. So at first, when you first get the impression with these guys, like, oh, okay, they're just doing this because they're bad. Now, they're doing this because they're scared. And that's different than doing this because they're bad. Being scared is a very logical reason to make a drastic change like that. They found something. They acquired new knowledge of what was in the ethereal sea, which is a place souls go when they're done. They found something there, and that knowledge scared them into action. And now they're doing this out of survival, out of preservation. Why? What do they find?
Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
That emphasis on the word live. Do you not want to die? Do you not want to go and join the ethereal sea?
Do as you must, then. But we scions will fight until the heavens fall.
She said the thing!
Until our last breath.
She said the thing! She said the thing! She said the thing!
Such misguided zeal.
Line from the trailer? Yep. She said the thing. She said the thing. I never realized Qual had that much hair.
Master Fortuno, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me.
It's amazing how such a side character early on in this in the course of the expansions has developed into someone rather important. Rather important.
So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Lunch?
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand,
Which is?
By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzea nations against the doom which swift approaches.
True.
But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
Also true.
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given?
Damn straight.
Now, if we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
And then in his next breath, banish them! It's coming. That was very reasonable.
Order! We will have order! Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures.
Give us free access to everything for every reason. Do it.
Until further notice, the students of Baldesion are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan.
That's the exact opposite of what I wanted.
You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates.
Try and stop me. Screw you. Screw this. Try and stop me. I'm going to keep digging.
Let us put this judgment to a vote.
I hope.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Okay, maybe not me. I don't do well with authority. Stupid authority. Thank you, big guy, for keeping your hand. Hey, you have your hand up. You have your hand down.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed. Students, scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
You don't scare me, old man. We can take you. Do you know who we are?
Honored
Do you know who I am?
I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Things coming out. Sandwiches will be served in the hall. Excuse me, ma'am. You don't have a hat on. Your vote doesn't count. Unless you voted for us, then the vote counts. I never did the astrologian. Yeah, what's up, Aaron? At least we're allowed to remain in the city. Yeah, we are allowed to remain in the city, but I need answers. So what do we do now? to reconvene with the boys. Yeah, so what did they see to make their own father turn his back on his own kids and focus on that? Like, what did they see in the ethereal sea? New phone, who dis? Who are you? Who dis? Mom! Hey, we get to see Mom. Let's go. It's Ma. Young looking Mom. The dad looks old. Mom looks young. Very elegant. You find people must be the signs of a seventh dawn. Very elegant and young. They play this theme. It's very nice. I was actually wondering how her relationship with the dad is going to be and who holds the power in the relationship. Yeah, she doesn't care. Mama Levelier, best mom ever, along with Dulia. Best mama? Wow. Because Dulia was like pseudo mom. This is literal mom. Literal mom for twins. That's important. You know what I mean? Why is she making a big deal of us being the champion of Eorzea? Ugh. Ugh. Stop. Are you sure you want to trust me with your kids? Look at me. I don't look very trustworthy. You know what I mean? Yeah, seeing Kryle without her hood on, with her hair, was actually really cool. She has a good hairstyle. It's like seeing, it was like seeing Estinian with his helmet removed for the first time. I was like, whoa, this is cool. Very similar feel. To see her in such high spirits. Let's go see her home. Big fan of my stream? Yeah, I see what you mean. The mom's like, oh, Kryle, I love your stream so much. I love the way you never stream, and then you stream once a week, and then you're gone. And then you stream Final Fantasy XIV for months and months and months, and then you're gone for months and months and months. I love your streams. Thanks, Mrs. Mom. I love my streams too. Allons-y, allez-y. Siblings being siblings. Man, all of this, like, peace, quiet, and niceness, like, I'm just, like, enjoying it. Because I know it's all gonna go to shit. It's all going to hell. It's a beautiful theme. I mean, it is the main theme, like, I get it, but it's really nice. I don't want to talk to you guys right now. I want to keep going. Super chat from Randall, who said there's so much more to come and a lot of revelations and emotions. You won't be disappointed. Thank you, Randall. Thank you kindly. Vari, what's up, Vari? Oh, I got that one. The Lavalier Estate. And here you are last. Please come in. Let's go. It's all good, Aaron. Don't stress it. Okay.
Welcome home, my lady.
That's a dozen butlers. I knew they were like wealthy, but I didn't expect this level of wealth. This puts House fourteenth to shame. You know what I mean? This is weird, man.
What? What are you gawping at?
You literally have more wealth than House Forton. What the hell? Yeah, apparently absurdly rich.
Oh, gods, please don't. It makes me feel like a spoiled princess.
You are a spoiled princess. Like, you see this place? I'm looking for Beauty and the Beast to walk down the stairs. This place is a mansion.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit.
You listen to Madame Fortuneau.
And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
New weapons.
As you wish, my lady.
Man, the steward doesn't even get a name. He's just House Levelier steward. Levelier. Levelier! A student. Yes, the princess will punch
Master
you.
Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
What a soft-spoken voice.
We shan't be long.
Ugh. Shan't. Speak plain, young man. Don't make me get Estinian out here to put you back straight. Uh-oh, I'm being left alone with Mom. Should I feel
Twins have been
uncomfortable?
sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures.
Okay, so this could go in a couple directions. She can be a little more intimidating than she lets on. I also get the feeling this could go in the direction of she could be a bit of a fangirl. Before we go any further, she could be a fangirl. Even a little bit. I don't know. It's possible. Kind of leaning towards more intimidating than she lets on. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
I am sure they withhold certain details, of course.
We'll see.
Only to keep me from worrying.
Or I'm just way off. That can
Yet
happen
a
too.
mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid.
I hope not too vivid. We've done some crazy shit.
The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. "'Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits."
What story would you tell her, chat? Of all the things you have done, what story would you tell her? I would want to tell her about... I'd want to tell her about how Estinian... Hey!
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Oh, the outfits from the trailer. Right.
Mother,
For once, it wasn't Tataru.
Oh,
gearing
look
them
how
up.
well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
So there's this guy named Hildebrand. Estinian mistaking Alize for Alfie.
perfect.
Yeah,
exactly what I would have chosen.
that is a
But
sick
please,
outfit.
tell me you had something different made for Alpha now.
Oh no, he got a matching outfit. Twinsies, literal twinsies.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become.
Yeah, just like Realm Reborn, they had the matching outfits. You can barely tell them apart. Slight differences in the faces, that's it. That's all you got.
See for yourself.
So he's wearing the dress? Is that what's happening? Nope.
Thank you for the splendid
What's up,
clothes,
Scully?
Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
I adore Final Fantasy's armor style. Adore it. I love it. I love the layers. I love the accenting pieces of metal and the chains. I want to cosplay in that. I'd have to get a wig and shave and many other things, but I love to cosplay like that. That's just a gorgeous outfit.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
The matching dress. A weapon.
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
It's a glass slipper. I don't know. What is it? Really? We're doing now?
Wait. Are these...
Right now? Now we're doing this?
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Huh.
Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless.
Yeah, they've seen some shit.
Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now.
Again, he's seen some shit. He knows too much shit, and now, if we knew what he knew, we may think along his way.
And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
Artistry? Those are weapons, ma'am. That was a wink. Almost didn't catch that. Hard to top Ascians and dragons. Ascian dragons!
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master. But someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
Random thought. The job crystals we have kind of remind me of the memory crystals from the end of Shadowbringers that house the memories of the Convocation of the 12 that were scattered along like candy along the streets. And the fact that she says that these house the memories of the wisdom in the crystal, like, I'm getting some weird similarities here. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. Oh, and look, Aaron's smiling, which means my random thought process probably has an answer somewhere down the road. Great. Great.
We will, Mother. I promise.
It's probably similar, if not exact same tech.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion.
Just smiling in the background.
Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work.
Wow, that... Okay, so Mr. Fortuno knew before they were born whatever it was that the Forum knows about what they found in the Ethereal Sea. Then, his kids... Oh, fuck, they're gonna rationalize hisness. Damn it! His kids were born, and that gave him added incentive and motivation to try and solve whatever it was they found in the Ethereal Sea. To prepare for it, to survive it, and he's doing so out of, well, wanting his kids to thrive and love for his kids, and they're gonna make his motivations and his reasons. Ugh. I wanted to just hate him. I wanted to just hate him. I just wanted to hate him. I wanted him to get what he deserved and his kids to walk away and be like, F you, Dad. With your dying breath, we'll never forgive you for treating us this way. I just wanted to hate him, but no. No, they had to come at us with fucking logic. Now Dad's working all the shit Dad's doing is just to save his kids from whatever calamity is coming and he saw in the ethereal sea. Ah! Fuck.
I may not know the forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance.
Damn it! Damn it. They're gonna legitimize his actions. Fuck.
Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words.
He's far too smart. You kids are idiots.
Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
I love this game. I love this game. I love this story. I love these characters. I love this game. Game's just sick. And chat, while you're here, I have an alt stream. I have an alt to stream. I've been finding myself starting streaming, sometimes in the evenings, over on Twitch. Just streaming not Final Fantasy XIV. Streaming things like lately I'm doing New World. I'm going to be doing Lost Ark when that drops to try it out. So if you're not following us over there, give us a follow. So you can just sit down, relax, hang out with me, streaming whatever is not Final Fantasy XIV. I'll keep doing 14 here on this YouTube channel, don't worry. But make sure you go check it out. Last night's New World stream was interesting.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
And your enemies closer. Yeah, I'm not as pumped about New World, but I'm really pumped to try out Lost Ark when it comes out. I really miss that Diablo 3 feel. That Diablo 2 feel. And since Blizzard became Blizzard, and I was tired of supporting Blizzard, I actually uninstalled all my games and uninstalled my Battle.net browser when I found out what Blizzard was up to. So I'm very, very excited to try out Lost Ark. All right, so we're done. We're done the splits. What's up, Vari? We're done the splits. Now we can go back, get back with the boys, and resume all the stuff. Well, Aaron, the very simple thing about Lost Ark is that it's been out for years in Korea, right? And in that time, its population has increased. Wherein most MMOs populations have decreased over the course of the past 2, 3, 4 years, it's one of the few who has increased. In fact, it is the second most popular game in South Korea behind League of Legends. So, it's worth looking into in this North American version, North American release. I'm going to spend $15, get the little bronze version, get the 3 days early access, and see if I like it. If I like it, I'll keep playing it. If not, I'll put it down. What's $15? I know I could teleport with Ethernet. I just kind of like walking through the place. Don't mind me. I just got like walking around, enjoying the music, enjoying the atmosphere. It's just nice. Only unsure about the pay system, just prefer to pay a fixed price. Is that in reference to Lost Ark? Lost Ark is buy to play or free to play, and there's no sub. There's cosmetic shops and all that jazz, and probably some pay for convenience. I imagine there's going to be pay for convenience in the game, in the store, which is fine. That never bugs me. Blatant pay to win always bugs me. Like in World of Warcraft, where you can buy game tokens, sell the game tokens, game time tokens in the game for gold, and then use the gold to pay for runs to get gears and drops and titles. Like, I hate that. I hate that you can do that. I despise that you can do that. It's so pay to win. Cash, gold, stuff. It's bad. I wonder how the flower is going to, like, come through. What's up, boys? Me and the boys. Okay, enough of the nerd time. Give me the boys back. It encourages payment rather than straight up pay to win. What? Because that damn yak man was 125k on a vendor and I wanted Xbox on the go. Yeah, I hear you. $15 is a fine price to try a game you think you might like. It's actually free, Blue Salvo, if you want to wait until the 11th. But if you spend the 15, you get it on the 8th, and I want it early. Yeah, like in Aaron, like in BDO, right? There's a lot in BDO. There's a lot of pay for convenience features, pets to pick up stuff for you, more inventory space, more weight capacity. But BDO also had pay to win aspects where you could buy costumes and then sell the costumes on the auction house for 200k silver or 200 mil silver or whatever it was, right? So in BDO, there was pay for convenience and straight up pay for win. I do not know if Lost Ark has any way of selling anything you can buy from their stores on the in-game auction house for in-game currency, and whether that in-game currency can be used to purchase power. Like in New World, you can just buy the gear from the trading post and gain a boatload of power quickly that way, right? In World of Warcraft, you couldn't really buy the best gear at the auction house. You just couldn't, right? You had to go and raid for it. So different games have different methods of acquisition of gear. In 14, it's most dungeon drops, right? Same thing. I don't know if in Lost Ark, you can purchase gear or gear upgrades or gear straight out from their in-game auction house. I don't know. Well, I'll see. I'm gonna dive into it. We'll see how it is. We will see. It just sounds fun. You know, it just sounds fun. I like trying new MMOs. Hell, trying a new MMO led me down the road to 14. Yeah, the crew's together. Let's go. God, Stydian's such a badass. Look at that badass back there. Look at that badass.
Your time in Thavnair has certainly been eventful.
What did we do in Thavnair? What are the boys in? Oh, that was the East Indian place. The Indian place, right? Yeah.
In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have
Triplets.
questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya.
Can we go see her?
Our way to Thavnair.
No, can we go see Master Matoya?
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Fodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
I almost forget, like, about the towers. I almost forgot about all that because of all these other little side things we're doing. I completely forgot about, like, what we're trying to do here, the final days, all that. Completely spaced on it.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses?
What's up, Janice? Crow, how does the jump potions in 14 seem? There's jump potions? I don't understand.
Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal. Thus, the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary.
Pay to win, the concept of pay to win is very easy. If I spend cash to acquire a method to increase my power. Oh, story skip? Nah, that's not pay to win, that's pay to lose, man. Story skip is pay to lose. And story skip just gets you to the beginning of level cap with crap gear. There's no win there, right? Pay to win is all about the acquisition of player power, right? That's what the winning is. Winning in an MMO is generally considered to be getting stronger. So if you can buy a thing with your cash that you can sell in some way to acquire power, that's pay to win. In World of Warcraft, that was trading to acquire gold, to acquire runs to get gear. In BDO, it was buying costumes to sell in the auction house for silver to buy gear, right? That's what the pay to win is. I mean, back in the day, the real pay to win was buying the sword from the online, the cash shop, right? They used to literally sell you the best weapons in the real money cash shop. But now nobody does that anymore. Nobody's that stupid. Nobody's literally going to sell you the weapons straight up in the cash shop. Now, what they'll do is sell you ways to go get that weapon like that. That's the win. Buying cosmetics doesn't fucking care. Buying inventory slots or bank slots or maybe a little bit of faster move speed on a boat or that kind of stuff, that's the gray area. That's that pay for convenience that you're not really winning, you're not really getting more powerful, but you're making your life a little bit easier to maybe acquiring that power down the road being a little bit easier to do. That's gray. That's super gray. Super gray. It doesn't save as much time as selling WoW tokens for gold to get runs for gear and titles, right? It's not the same.
Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise.
Yeah, Aaron, you mentioned the Fenrir mount giving you additional mount speed. I wouldn't call that win. That's a convenience. Again, win is your player power. If you could sell that mount for gold and then use that gold or silver in this game, to buy best in slot gear, that's win. That's win. Right? It's all about that gear, man. It's all about that gear power. It's all that matters. When it comes to the win definition in my eyes. You're just paying for the convenience of traveling around, a little bit faster? Whatever. They're not going to get better gear fast that way.
A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained. And I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within.
Let's go find the core.
Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope. And I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Very true.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none.
Dungeon time.
Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
Awkward.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Eorzea, Kryle, Y'shtola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodora by a considerable margin.
He's so smart. He's so smart. Are you sure Alfredo is in the right group?
If you're to fight Primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetheryte at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, zoning out there. Just zoning out. Spacing out completely. Come back to me, my nutkin. How do I get there? That is tasty coffee. Can I fly here? Oh. I was like, oh, I hope so. Oh, we're back here. Oh. Oh, it all makes sense now. Oh. Gotcha. I was confused. I was like, where are we? Who am I? Why am I here? Where did I go? Oh yeah, these guys, little water nuts. And the giant sword. And that big old tower. It's a peaceful night theme. Crow's first dungeon in this expansion. Why is there a tent? Have I been here before? I have no memory of this place. I think I've been here before. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Aaron? Hi. Yeah, we were there to talk to just people. That's right. That's right. Fixed. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Was he synthetic? Yeah, he's synthetic. Thank you kindly, Varshan. Let's freaking go. Yeah, he's Vitra. Yeah, a simulacrum. Spare me the details. Let's go. They're gonna heal. We're gonna kill the core. Something terrible is gonna happen. Yeah, it's already been said that he's a simulacrum. That he's not real. That he's actually Vitra. We knew that already. All right. If you want to join me in the Dungeono, hit me up with a whisper. He's a sim? There you go. What's up, Ray? I wonder who this is. Sure. How many players is in this game again? Oh, it's 4. That's right. I forgot that it's 4. Been playing so many different games. The Tower of Zot. How do I play this game again? How do I shot web? Oh, man. Make sure grid is on. No way. This is from Final Fantasy IV. Is this not the theme song from Tower of Zot in Final Fantasy IV? Holy shit, I'm getting chills. Where's my grit? Grit's on. Alright, how do I play? Yeah, yeet. Oh no, crap! Wrong mouse! No, I gotta click! Okay, after this pull, I gotta switch mouse. I'm using the wrong mouse. I went to push buttons and nothing happened, and I was like, what's going on? Shit. Oh, man. Alright, one second. Aha! Aha! Ha 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 ha! I can use my mouse again. That's a big boy. Oi! Oi! See, this is natural. Now I've got my... There we go. Much better. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, like not trying to play Final Fantasy XIV when you need 37 Surge of Ether as if it's the 3 of them! Let's go! Dude! Sorry. Final Fantasy IV was my very first RPG ever. Which was called 2 back then, but whatever. What are they doing? Why are they going a different way? That's not cool. Oh, they're the healer crew. Right. Right, they're the healer crew. She's a cooldown. Oh yeah, I've got this ability too. Oh yeah. The Spender. We'll get that up. Nice. Very cool. Simple jobs have buttons that toggle. You can only put one skill in the bar? What? Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's all 4. Oh yeah, I have a sprint. Yeah, let's use some mana. This place is so cool. I get like Matrix vibes. The human pods and stuff. Well, now that I think about it, it's kind of what they're doing. They're using people as a resource in this tower, right? All right, you rookie, hit me up. It's the little. This is so cool. Sorry, just nerding out. Mindy, it's actually Mindy. Just nerding it up here, hardcore. Okay, boss uses elemental attacks with varying effects. Dodge these. Change spells will create an orb with and essentially detonate spell as a bunch of fire. Moving into behind them. Okay. Manusia Bio. Let's go. Yeet. That'll do that. Cool. How much mana do I have? Yeah, plenty. Cool. Blizzard. What are we supposed to do with that? Interesting. Oh yeah, I got rage spenders. Transmute fire. Interesting. Oh, nice little pull. Thank you, Rookie, as always. Great music. I gotta remember to use my rage. I never remember to use it. There's 2 orbs going out. Oops, shouldn't have stood in that one. Cool. Neat. Yeah, the Matrix vibes, right? Human pods and stuff. Cool. This dungeon shows there is mobility for every job. Yeah, so did other jobs get as much mobility? I have a gap closer as a Dark Knight. I don't have much in the way of escape. Not like the Dragoon that has the escape and the gap closers. Hitting all buttons. That's fine. Pull as much as I feel comfortable with? Oh, okay. I'll do more pulls. So, Yuruki, since this expansion is the most recent expansion, I didn't know how much I could pull based off of how geared you are. I guess you're far more geared than I am right now, clearly. Let's pull a bunch. Come on. Come with Crow, come with Crow, come with Crow. I've got cooldowns. How much longer on the cooldown? 9 seconds? All jobs got mobility gap closers? Nice, good for them. Good for those other jobs. Exhaust hyper tune. Oh, I've got this one too. Am I standing and stuff I'm not supposed to be? My bad. It's amazing how hard these guys can smack. Jeez. What's up, previously? Previously delicious. So if you were previously delicious, why are you no longer delicious? Did you stop being delicious? Ooh, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Let's see what Yuki's got to say about Sandy. Second boss, line AoEs and room wides mostly. Stand behind the clone that isn't emoting. Got it. Yeah, that is a tank buster. What are those balls gonna do? Oh, okay. I was eyeballing the balls. I'm like, okay, what are these balls gonna try and do? Probably clone time, I imagine. Where's the clone? I'm stuck. Can't move. Ow. That hurts so bad. I'm guessing it's clone time. The call to defend the tower. Stand behind the clone that's not emoting. Had 2 jumps? Nice. Tank buster. Now what? More of this? I'm frozen solid, bro. Cool. I mean, these dungeons are meant to be beatable. They're meant to be defeated by people, right? Save spots to time this expansion? Very cool. Yeah, because when she said stand behind the boss, I thought it was like physically behind the boss, but I saw them back up towards that wall again, so I'm like, oh, it's one of these. So I backed up too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Ooh, I want to go all the way I want to go. Yeah, I'm going all the way. Screw it! We're going all the way! Okay, maybe not all the way, then we're going to stop here. First cooldown. This is probably a mistake. Self-heal. TBN is just disgustingly good. It's so good. TBN just so OP. Wall to wall like a Chad. I've got a great healer. Yuruki's always been amazing. She's been amazing all of his time. But again, TBN just helps. Come on, robots. Yeah, Living Dead is just death. Living Dead is just pain. Pop cooldown. Pop another one. These should last me for my last Living Death. Right there. Don't stand in the orange. Living Death in 2. It's a lot of orange. Nice. What the hell just happened? Something broke. Don't warriors have super OP heals this expansion? Is it all 3 Mega Sisters? I wonder if it's all 3 Mega Sisters. Could you imagine? That'd be sick. It's probably gonna be. I mean, it says the Mega Sisters, so it's gonna be all 3. So what we got going on here, rookie? This one's AoE, AoE, and more AoE. Great. Final boss. All the AoEs, Black Mage Nightmare, be ready to move. Got it! Don't stand in the stuff. Understood. Let me set this up. Okay. Warriors can live forever with a toolkit? That just seems OP. Oh, great song. Okay, ready to rock. Okay, there's the sisters. So what's first? Oh, I can't go any further than that. I got 1 stack. Damn it. Let's try not to. That's a tank buster. Am I supposed to pick up all 3? Oh, they can attack at random. Fuck. Very cool. Whew, got the tank buster up just in time. AoE the fight? Yep. Here we go again. Of course I went the wrong way. I had a 50-50 chance. I went the wrong way. Right into another AoE. There's one sister down. This one. Tank Buster. Oh, these scissors are going down easy. Phrasing. Cool. Yeah, I cannot imagine that fight as a black mage. That'd be a pain in the butt. That would just be a nightmare as a black mage. That would be so painful as a black mage. God. It was really cool seeing those sisters again. That was really neat. Thanks, guys. Hope we get the minion. There was a minion. What do we got here?
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Okay, is Daniel gonna rear his ugly head here?
Lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
Quagmire. Quagmire? The hell?
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Hydaelyn?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point.
For what purpose?
This is the core we seek.
Some weird technology.
Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it.
Exactly. What is it trying to do with it all?
'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Is that Dutch zoom?
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core.
Egg.
A man's limb.
What? What? I'm just picturing an arm or a leg. What?
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Whose limb? Why a limb? Who puts a limb in a what? Trust Estinian to break a thing. Yeah, let's go, boy! Trust Estinian to try and break a thing. Hell yeah, Estinian, let's go. I'm calling bro Estinian for nothing.
And that should be the end of it.
Just had to say something, Alfie, didn't you?
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
This was very well thought out.
I pray I'm not too late.
Come on, Raha. Flow?
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
Where's Raha?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
He's fine.
Raha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
He's fine. Sleep it off.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
That's the Raha theme going on right now.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
It's a cat.
They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
Yeah.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, scions!
What's up, Varshan?
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
The only one in purple. Cool. Very cool. Poor unfortunate souls. What does he lose it from? Oh, it was Little Mermaid. Right. What am I mean? Yeah. We're back. Don't mind me. Ugh, don't mind me. Just had to help Mrs. Crow, just like you should help me by clicking on that link pinned in the chat and follow me on Twitch for whenever I do my side streams. My secondary streams, my backup streams. Over on twitch.tv/Krojak. You should come hang out with me because I'm lonely. Come on, Thancred. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I forgot. Lala Jam works if you have better TTV here. I forgot about that. The Jewel of Thavnir. Well, we're on MSQ 81. We're making progress. We're no longer doing level 80 MSQ. We're on level 81 MSQ. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. How much? This music's so funky. All right, hold on. 213 yalms to the what? Up there? $187 yalms. Get off me, you damn plant. 119 yalms. It's over here somewhere. There it is. 10% done. Yay, 10% done. Woo! I'm in no rush. I'm kind of savoring and enjoying this. Because I don't know how much 14 I'm going to play after I'm done the MSQ. I'm not super interested in like gearing. I don't like 14 for its MMO aspects. I love 14 for its story aspects, right? So I'm not as interested in doing the gearing and all that kind of stuff. I will continue to jump back into 14 whenever there's like patch updates to do the more MSQ. Because again, I love the story. But I'm not overly concerned about the raids and such. Or the other MMO aspects of this game. So I'm just kind of like enjoying the MSQ, enjoying the storytelling. It's nice. Thank you, Aaron. Where's the next one? 240 yalms to the southeast. Doesn't that go like down into there? I'm pretty sure it does. I haven't gone down there yet. Knock knock. Brostinian, what's up, man? What's down there's the later part of the MSQ? Yeah, that's why I didn't jump down there. Actually, I can't. I physically can't go down that hill. Won't let me. Place is a maze. Come on, Brostinian. Remember that one time where I was the Azure Dragoon, and then you were the Azure Dragoon, and then I took the Azure Dragoonness from you? Do you remember, Brostinian? Do you remember when I was a better Azure Dragoon than you were? I remember. What instrument makes that noise? It's such a unique sound. In Dharma. Your directions suck. I don't like this. I don't like this. To use authentic instruments for appropriate themes? I imagine. I was kind of curious about what that instrument looks like and how it makes that particular vibrating, descending note pattern. It's just kind of crazy. It's very unique. Hello. Favorite place to jump while waiting for stuff? Is there jump puzzles here? Can't miss it. You keep saying that. That way? Yeah. Who's the other guy? I'm being pinged in over here. Oh, don't try that. Look. Oh, a sitar. Oh, that's an interesting looking guitar thing. Very cool. Thank you, Yuruki. There's a jump puzzle here. Very cool. It's a sitar. I love his theme. I say that a lot. Man, Vitra's so big.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
You high, bro? You're right.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Hard bird.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
One of these days, I want somebody to say jokingly, half glad. Not full glad. They're always full glad. What about half glad? Say it with a smirk and a grin and mess with me. Just one time.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzatan will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
I was going to say, you can notice that along his flank is a different color. And I was thinking about that during this cutscene as I noticed it. They're probably going to cut to it. Yeah. Yeah.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which... Man, though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
I love his theme.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
I don't think he would.
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company.
What is the Great Expanse?
He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift.
Hold on a second. Your dad flew through space and came upon this planet. Okay. Yeah, I might need to go watch some videos on Omega. I don't have time to do Omega, but I definitely need to learn about Omega, because I got questions now.
Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydaelyn hath deigned to disclose.
Okay, so if this dad came from beyond the stars, that means that there's life beyond the stars, that there's life beyond space, that there's life beyond the source and its 13 reflections. I was under the simple impression that the source and its 13 reflections were everything, that that's all there was to this. But apparently no, there's more. There's an infinite amount of who knows what out there. Interesting.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Isn't the dad Midgardsomr?
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
I like answers.
'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one?
The fact that Midgardsomr just cruised through space kind of blows my mind, not gonna lie.
To which Midgardsomr did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope.
Which means other locations throughout wherever he had been were not suitable for life?
He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind.
But why Hydaelyn? Hydaelyn was created by a group of Amaratines to seal Zodiark. That's her purpose. And again, if that's our purpose and we are sundered, that means it's our purpose. It's crazy.
Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since.
Well, he's literally in my mount. Why don't we pull him out and ask him?
Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
What if Hydaelyn has tempered Midgardsomr. What if? What if? What if?
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
How can something fly through space? That's a great question. Hope we'll find out.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Bahamut had tempered Tiamat. Dragons are capable of being tempered?
Prithee, a moment.
It's because you like my tail, isn't it? You like my tail.
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
No. It's Alfie. It's Alfie. He just left. You want to talk to him. And when was the last time we talked to Midgardsomr? We ride him every day. We ride him all the time.
In accordance with the covenant he forged with Hydaelyn,
Covenant.
The stewardship of this star hath ever been his purpose. Silence in the face of thine actions is the greatest sign of his approval.
Makes sense.
'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsomr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
I want to see Reen.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
I just noticed the twins' hair, they poke up in different directions, in mirrored directions. I just noticed that now. I don't often look at people's hairstyles, but if you look at their hair, Alfie's goes up to the left and curls to the right, and Alizier's goes up to the right and curls to the left. And even the little hair that sticks out, they're mirrored. Yeah, red versus blue. Absolutely. Feels Walker, eh? Someone is going to die in this expansion, and I'm probably going to stop playing it. That's probably gonna, like, I just have this foreboding feeling, and someone I really like is going to die, and I'm just gonna fucking take my mouse, chuck it across the room, and power down my computer. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I'm just gonna Alt F4, Control Delete, unplug my computer, and walk away. It's just gonna happen. This is your official forewarning. For further perspective, if someone the level of Kryl were to die, I would be very upset. If someone the level of Estinian were to die, I'd be exceptionally upset. If one of the twins dies, I'm fucking throwing my computer against the wall. I'm not even gonna look at your chat. I don't want any freaking hints. We're not talking right now, chat. Just gonna sit here and be grumpy for zero reason when nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has happened yet, and I'm already like angry. I just know. I can't use my 8th right yet? Fine. This way. Excuse me. Ichigo Kuchuki, you've misspelled Ichigo Kurosaki wrong. Fuck, I love that armor. If I was ever to like take 14 like seriously, I would go and farm that armor. That's just, it's the most beautiful thing on the planet. It's just so gorgeous. I'm gonna hate this game on time. That was a weird spot. I'm gonna hate this game.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
What about a levitation spell?
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Yeah, I want to go to Garlemald.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
You sound like me. I'm not working, I'm bored. Growth, take a vacation. What the fuck does that mean? I'll be sitting on the beach for a day, and by the time I wake up the next day, it's like, all right, where's my computer? How do I work?
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
Hey, Doma.
We shall share the burden then.
Yeah, I want to see Doma. I want to see the first. I want to go back to some of these places.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Hey, she's okay.
Nidana, you're awake.
More importantly, what is this theme? Hold on, I'm gonna listen to this for a second. What is this? Where do I heard? Chat, have we heard this before? Or is this new? I don't think I've heard this before. Just a little more soaking. I think this is new, chat. It's a hopeful theme?
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
You know,
Yet who
Estinian
hath truly saved whom?
You know, Estinian is allowed to talk, right? Like, no one's muzzled him, because the dude never says anything. He just does his Estinian thing where he stands there, leans, and chills the whole time. Literally all he does. With his spear on his back. Actually, hold on. Where's my spear? One of the very first things I purchased from a convention was a replica of Kane's spear from Final Fantasy IV. And I can't find my spear. It must be in a different place. So I actually have a Dragoon spear. It's kind of funny. I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. You're a nerd.
Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas. unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
Keyblade? Nice.
Is this true?
Nod bringers, the quest for more nods.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Her happiness makes me happy. What was that? What was that? What does the gold color mean?
Its color is completely changed.
Why?
What do you have there?
It's a flower.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
Akasha?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Sounds like ether to me.
Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Oh. Oh, that's different.
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals.
It's
objects,
midichlorians.
Even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows.
It's midichlorians, chat.
Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
Yeah, if you can't experiment, you can't measure. And if you can't measure, it's hard to research.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Let it break is made canon in lore.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Sharlayan then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Hey, Justinian, say something. Speak up. Give us your thoughts. Wax poetic. Okay. He's shy. I don't want to talk right now. I'm very shy. I'm just gonna sit here and be very quiet. I'm very shy. What happened there was, I teleported here to Sharlayan. I heard this theme. I was like, man, this kind of feels nice. And then I thought, man, this kind of feels like home. And that made me think of real home. That made me think of Ishgard. So I just had to go back to Ishgard. I wanted to hear the theme. I just wanted to smile. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not like it. No other reason than that. Wasn't I totally going here? What? Am I going in circles? Oh no, there she is. I couldn't see because of all the people in the way. If I go to my bedchamber, is Albert gonna show up? Albert's gonna be in there, right, chat?
Take heart and protect them well.
Yes, Ardbert? Why is there random ether just chilling over here?
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
You guys order takeout?
We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
This theme. This little guitar theme is just so good. Oh my god, there's pizza and hamburgers. And cookies. It's pizza. A literal cheeseburger in Eorzea. Lettuce, tomato. Please tell me you're taking the pickle off. Yes! I knew I liked you, Alize. Pickles are fucking gross. Let's go.
Lest you
Scion.
wonder, we invited
Best
Astinian as
Scion.
well.
Of course you did.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Sharlayan cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
It's true. Pickles are gross,
What?
chat.
To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Sharlayan feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Pickles are gross.
Poor Astinian, beset on all sides.
It's nice seeing, again, Kryle with no hood. Very nice. Same with Raha, no hood.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Kryle, I hear you recently played literal host to Hydaelyn herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. Makes me uncomfortable.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Don't like it.
Hydaelyn instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
What's up, Alexandru?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
Yeah, man.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
You're too short, bro. You should have brought me with you. Fuck. Heaven's word. Hydaelyn, Estinian, Alfie, and the Warrior of Light sitting around a campfire, having a lovely moment. Fast forward, Hydaelyn is no longer with us. And in that moment, we think back fondly upon the fireplace camping moment cutscene.
Why else did you think we were here? Surrender to thy fate, O champion.
What is Ra doing? Hey, there's my guy. Look at that scythe, my fucking god.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that.
Pickle, gotcha. An odd thing to put here.
I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Come on,
Our
Vegeta.
foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
God, I love his voice. Oh my god. Got a man crush on that guy.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
There's something I admire about his single-minded obsession. Being single-minded is something we share.
No. All else is equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Wow, the writing, oh my god.
But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow, until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn, burn, let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful. That the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit.
No. Back that up, Van Daniel. Back that up. Put away your fake charade here. What was that look? Fuck, I wish I could go back and look at that look. That was a very soft emotion there for a second.
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Thank you. I knew there's something more there.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence.
Yes, I know I can replay the stories.
Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed. All the faces incomplete. The setting too was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too.
What did you see? Is what you saw similar to what the Sharlayan saw? What is going on?
Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Chat, we're gonna call it here. We'll get back at it another day, probably sooner than later. I'm hoping to try and stream this more than later. Make sure you guys click that link pinned in the chat. Follow me on Twitch, where I stream my side hustle, my little quiet side streams, my secondary stream. I'm gonna be trying out Lost Ark when it comes out. And we will continue this maybe tomorrow, definitely Monday. All right, you guys are great. I will probably go live late tonight on Twitch just to dick around and new over a bit. All right, you guys are awesome. Have a great day. We will continue the story another day. Goodbye. Also, jump the Discord. You're notified every time we go live. You don't want to miss it? You don't want to miss the live streams? Jump the Discord. I pulled up in the chat. It'll pop up in a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Jump the Discord. And I'll ping when we go live. There it goes. Right there. Boom. Giver. Love y'all.